Baby WestSide checking in, man. What's the deal, you know? Out here doing it for sure. Check us out. Your boy coming with his podcast, Mind on a Million.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Young Flame, aka Baby WestSide.
It's your boy Bobo Z28, aka Z20.
Get ready. Here we come.
Mind on a Million.
Mind on a Million.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ready?
You got Young Flame in the house tonight, man.
Yeah, man. About to set it off.
How
Take
you
off
doing
the
it like
line.
this, man?
Young Flame, aka Baby WestSide.
Bobo Z28. We got Flame today.
Man, we gonna drop that podcast, man. What y'all waiting on?
You know what it is.
Press the start button. What's taking so long?
Money. Look at his fit, man. What is he wearing today? Like,
You know, I'm representing.
do you see this guy fit?
I'm representing for Pac and all that, man.
Ooh,
You know,
what is? How much do that cost?
that shit probably like $250 on the net.
$250.
I'm doing it like the kid. Who doing it like this though? Hey, check me out. Baby WestSide, shot central in the house. Hey, I put the pistol in your mouth. A bitch nigga slipping and niggas start snitching. Gone leave a witness. That desert nigga spitting. Caught him in the alleyway. Nigga, this the Cali way.
I'm dead. Don't fuck with me, man, or you meet my son Red. Red got the guns. Red got the chips. But I'm about to make this money flip, cause I got my mind on a million.
My mind on a million. Yeah, what up? We just came back from commercial break, man. Me and my boy had to smoke something up real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So right now we got the homegirl Lady Rev from Pasadena behind the camera. She got a couple of questions for us, you know, so she gonna let it fly.
Right. So, Baby WestSide, how is the success of I Know the Plug 2?
I Know the Plug 2 had great success, you know, but what's crazy is that we dropped I Know the Plug 2 like early 2020, and as everybody knows, we was dealing with a motherfucking pandemic, you know what I mean? So, I mean, we wasn't able to capitalize off how we were supposed to because everything was shut down, but other than that, keep it pushing, we still getting about the mud. I Know the Plug Part 1 was great. I Know the Plug Part 2 came and did bigger numbers, so I ain't got no complaints, you know what I mean? It was a great success, if you ask me, despite the pandemic.
It was a depression.
That's right.
Okay. And how do you compare the first movie to the second movie?
Z20, you want to answer that one? How do you compare I Know the Plug Part 1 and 2, man?
I Know the Plug Part 1 to 2. Number 1 is a certified classic.
Okay.
We had max the statistic number of 10,000 views on YouTube before it got deleted.
Okay.
On other sites, we have over 100,000 views. And
You know where we at, man?
I Know the Plug, baby. We at the jewelry store right now, man. Boy picking up the jewelry right now. So, came up with Part 2. It was a whole bunch of more killing in Part 2, but the chemistry was okay. I like to give it an A minus, but I'll still give it an A.
Part 2 was hard. Dead homies, I ain't even gonna lie. Part 2 was hard as fuck. Shout out to Bosco 100, you know what I mean, out the wood, you know what I mean, he knows some of my peoples. The scene where Khaki Mac, he was in a house getting set up from a little bitch, and he had a motherfucking shootout with like 5, 6 different niggas. That was my part.
Even though I seen you and Bosco getting down at the end, man. I was part of that shit.
We got down.
It's like having Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 with the Melting Man and all that good shit. But you got T-1000 Part 1, man, and you had Z20 coming out of the dead, and you had Flame handling business on the West, man. It was just impressive, man.
I won. Like
no cap shit. It was impressive, dog.
They waiting dead, so max out and get it glad. They finally got it home, call it thug pass. Introducing a special group, J for exclusive view. I'm thugged out, while Snoop Dogg sipping blueberry. But don't be scary, cause it's natural. Catch it while it's hot, get every drop, cause we running now. Plus the party needed flavor, no need to ask. Forever mashing, people ain't ready for this stuff. I'm mashing, but you was making stuff. To get myself some blueberry, you act like you ain't nothing.
commercial break we just took. So why did y'all push movies first before y'all did music? Normally artists push music and then jump into movies.
Why did we do movies first instead of music? I mean, you right. It kind of came natural to us. Like I said, it just happened. Like we been rapping since young, 7, 8 years old. Like I had dropped a mixtape at probably 7, 8 years old, me and my bro. So why did we do movies first? I mean, you know, that's something that Z20 wanted to jump into. And we really didn't do movies first. Like we got music that we dropped before doing the movie. It's just the movie when it came out, it blew up.
The test, man, you know. How you feel about the tests and shit like that?
I feel like, you know, honestly, like I don't know if it's real or not. I got homies and homegirls that say they didn't happy with that Carter shit. It's like I feel like we all was like sick at one point in time doing this shit, but they say as long as you got your taste and your smell, you straight. So I feel like they giving it to motherfuckers. If the shit is real, I feel like it's a money plot, population control. They trying to shake the shit up, you know what I mean? Fuck the system up, turn this motherfucker against that motherfucker, create a race war. I just believe that anything that they come out with, they got a cure for it. They just, you know, fucking the world up.
Yeah,
Same thing with
I just want to say something about this COVID shit. We have to understand that George Floyd died and it's a fucking pandemic going on. It just, I'm sorry if I'm getting carried away here, but it just don't make sense how you can kill somebody and it's a pandemic going on. This disease is going on. Everybody is affected. The police officer is affected, to the little girl in the street, to the old lady in the street. So it just don't make sense to be a part of some race shit while the whole world is affected. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I didn't
Talk about Nipsey and Kobe. What did that do to LA, and how can y'all make something positive out of it?
Nipsey and Kobe.
Yeah.
What did that do to LA? They both like represented for the city. You know what I mean? No matter which side you was on, whether you fuck with them niggas or you didn't. You know what I mean? Anytime you put on for your city, you gotta respect it. So I don't want to get too deep into the politics.
Okay.
On the Nipsey side, you know what I mean? Or on the Kobe side, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to get into conspiracy theorists and they was set up and all that type of shit.
Retired in his career, so career-wise, he did success. Nipsey Hussle was just, he was big on a mixtape ground, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped that first album and it was called Victory Lap. A lot of people do journey into Nipsey Hussle, but I don't think they really know Nipsey like how the city of Los Angeles know Nipsey Hussle. You know, y'all just started to understand what this man was about. Jay-Z was fucking with him, Puffy was fucking with him, you know, that cosign, and you know, not the bash Dr. Dre or Ice Cube, or you know, not even, I seen Snoop fucking with him, but you know, we could have did more for Nip, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of murders going back up in LA. Me speaking like of a nigga that run these streets in LA. It's more so like just how you said, the COVID fucking shit up. You know what I mean? But LA, we got a gang culture. The gang culture been around for over, you know, 50, 60 years. So anytime you got a gang culture, you're always prone to gang violence. You know what I mean? Like, all it takes is for one motherfucker to fuck they coalition, they truce up, and then it's on the cracking again. Exactly. So LA always gonna be a city that it go down with murders, then it go up with murders. You know?
Pop Smoke died in Los Angeles, man, and you know, people getting on these fucking Snapchats, these social media, and you know, the young culture, the millennials, you know, I'm not trying to bash y'all, you know, the young culture is just taking it. They taking it heed, get on Instagram, shake their ass or whatever, man. Y'all, everybody be safe, man. You know,
everybody be
Pop
safe.
Smoke
man.
was big. As a spirit, he's big. You can feel his spirit. You can feel.
I'll say for LA, if you from out of town, man, when you gotta come to LA, because if you a rapper or whatever you doing, everybody gotta come through LA. Whether you doing music or movies, just tap in with the right people and you gonna be straight. You know what I mean? But once you get affiliated with our gangs, you mixed up into that world, LA like can turn into a real fucked up place for you if you ain't tapped in fucking with the right people.
Before the last question or whatever.
Okay.
Do you feel it's cool for a grown man to check in any city? Give me your standpoint on that.
You know, me and you was talking about this the other day.
Okay.
And you was telling me why niggas make other niggas check in, but they don't make white folks check in.
Okay.
And when you said that, it was like, you know, that's that Willie Lynch syndrome. Chicago for a weekend. I feel like, you know, you can go anywhere. Just like I said, you know what I mean? You can take your girl to Brazil. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
The earth, for a real nigga, we all feel like the earth is my turf. You know what I mean?
All right.
You could come to LA, you could come to Chicago, you could come to Detroit, you know what I mean? You could come to B-More, but you know, you just gotta know the rules and boundaries of where you at. That's it. You know
That's
what I mean?
it.
So just, you know, stay on your Q's and P's, man.
All right, man.
Mine on a million.
Mine on a million. This is Young Flame checking in, aka Baby WestSide.
AKA Baby WestSide.
This is Mine on a Million, man. Keep your head on your swivel.
Peace. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'ma shout since you minutes. Go and get a witness. I'll put the metal in your mouth like a dentist. Hold up. He don't play games, really bang bang. Let a nigga brain tang the city with that gang bang, bang bang, gang cap. Caught him on the train track, left his ass face flat. They used to call me K-Mac, now they call me Young Flame. Leave you on the front page, hit your baby daddy with that 12 gauge, bang.